Good afternoon, Ambazonian people. Now, Commander Land and Sea under Major General Focus Expendable 100. I dey sending message now for Lucifer, Ayok and the rest. I the one make them know say the battle where they be sign am, where they be draw am, it don't start. Lucifer, I see what I do your boys them the other day. I dey assure you say I no go stop till I kill you, till I fall you for down Lucifer. The battle don't start.
Ambazonian people, I salute. Ambazonian, my brother them, my sister them, my father them, my mommy them, my enemy them, my friend them, na Sagondis. I throw na salute. Sometimes them be way this talk it be so it not be necessary. But sometimes them be way we give a talk. Now my mommy them this. For by me sing they know they go farm. For sika 2 teeth begin them. We them kill them. The jaguars of Bamising, make una sense them come back. I don't know what they make una. Soldiers them when I'm on, make una senses them come back. The only bloody thing where you make them, not be so you will be. Come back to who you be. The only blood not be who this way you be. Take things where the madness is start. The foolish way to make them start. Till today. Now who you blood on the throw away. Now how many guns them don't lost for your hand? All guns them when me I buy them. Then all them don't go. Anytime when military enter a village, would they cry? Anytime they enter, would they cry? Why? Your sense no come. Me, I don't talk them. And they talk again. If this road is not passed today, for a woman will then take them. Now a woman be the president of Ambazonia. This fight don't turn me a personal thing for picking up from Bellu for Bamisi. Not be a general something again. This fight don't turn me a fight for the cheap people. Who here be don't be for right song for Bamisi, they catch for the thing money. How many guns they don't buy them only bro as you did for your full population? Say I not buy anything. How many thousand bullets then go for your hand? How many thousand M21 AK 9 grand them go for your hand only bro? How many head launcher them go for your hand? How many guns them go for your hand? This bandi, you don't turn being a criminal. I don't show who you be. I don't try all kind of means man. Man try to control you. How many times I don't try to kill me? Your brother I told no day today. We try to shoot me. Think then they want to talk and not be I don't know what to talk. If this road is not part of Sika now, if I hear person step it over on top of this good wrong, I will make a me know say even though you call yourself lion no, lion they will burn you. I will make a me know before one big lion for inside jungle no, so one day will burn you, I will know also I pass you. At the talk, me driver they hear and they hear, but any day when they hear anything, say road not pass, if they not hear now this voice, they might not try. Our president, I don't beg you. You don't beg me plenty times, say, Mark, keep quiet. They want to lure me into military attack. They don't attack me, finish. They don't finish me, don't finish. Without all gun, then they bam. They only bro, show one eye gun. Man, they talk, they go front. What you have people talk now, be say, if this Ngokutunja road is not pass, I know go talk about the other one them. Someone then there for the side for that Baba day. See this guy where they call Ndiba na water. We have great problem when go to security team because they send me for go attack here. Deny today they talk the open mob they talk say Sagon do this because of gun they say ma go buy black market game market they go buy for the. I thank God because one person there Henry there for Bambalang they know all way to the pass. Sagon in hands them be clear, it always be clear. If the road is not pass after they talk this talk then I don't always come out I want die for the people. I go die now for their back. I'm gonna listen to the voice when I mark them. Anytime I not hear the voice. Now don't hear, don't talk to them, don't hide. Because the problem be. Why road no go pass? Why mommy they not go work their farm them? If one mommy go farm them, brutalize it, then all we will get mommy them. Even though some were on they don't go. But we put the restart as one mommy them. Themselves they go, I will brutalize them. Thank you very much. Una stay blessed. Even though blessing not they come because of some of you who don't turn them, it be our personal thing.
Even I want bury the other one, the moon come, when I go, when I vicky as they be na, I don't know whether a president or a general them, but when I go bury, when I give them state barrier, when I state barrier, that imaginary state barrier for the other one, the devil bush. But the one come with the one in head, we can't show one. Because every day they deceive una. Everywhere they deceive una. You don't take that, you don't take that gun then. You there for motor now. Mayor, now you be in charge of sanitary. Now your bagage you don't come here. Now you be the first magistrate of the town. Eh, Papa? Eh? Voilà, mi bonne so, mon ancien. Quand on tourne le téléphone pour que les gens voient. Manjo who comes to talk to the general. General, oui.
Which will happen for Gozang, it be unprecedented. Say we'll get a public execution, first of its kind for Ambazonia, and first organization where it don't come out publicly for take responsibility of the killing. Mr. Lucas Asuwe Naibi, the spokesman of the Ambazonian Governing Council, he don't come, he take responsibility, talks to the Ambazonian Defense Forces, the ADF, they don't perform summary execution for people the way they accuse them for collaborating with La République du Cameroon or Black Leg. This information it be reach we for morning time for Hong Kong time about 3 o'clock for morning time. It be take me less than 30 minutes for call the Ambazonian Defense Forces member then where I get communication with them, for call the population for Gozang and for reply for the messages and what I get them for me for be able to establish exactly which way it happened. According to our investigation, these two people the way they kill them for inside Gozang, one way na Prince na Chief Pikin for inside Gozang, he be innocent with the one way na Motoboy, then two them be innocent. According to the information we'll get them from ground zero, from the family members, eyewitnesses, collaborating with more than 6 different narratives them. That same morning, within 30 minutes, these are the facts. These two people them, one of them, when the Chief Pikin, where he get store, he be get problem with the neighbor, where they sell for the same place. They don't argue, fight plenty time. That neighbor, he be called La République that be. Say me then come for that store, they come for can arrest that man. They come for that store because someone Gozang boy be there when a be na be drive the motor, the armored car with the car out of that store. He talks say he know that boy very well, na a friend, and that boy he did work with he. Now the statement that way the man he make him for in front of a B friend them. Then that woman now he carry that statement, he go talk and for ADF come them where they say me then can't catch that boy he did work with La République. Now, based on that statement alone, if we be put things half, we for hide that part because it shows say something be there way some person feel suspects that boy it work for La République. But we get obligation for uphold the man to hold and carry on for speak the truth to our people. For this morning time way, the ADF they can't catch the boy go execute him. This woman it come with sword according to witness testimony. The throw sword around that boy's store. The boy is stand up in the talk for that woman say that witchcraft way you want make him it will come back only for your head. Only for you for one realize ADF soldier then come for the then catch a friend, call people then for Gozang market, then stand, then announce and say that this boy it work with La République, it work with Rene, they open fire, then shoot him. This boy I also get this boy a communication because time where I be the struggle for solve the problem between General Efang and King Commando, where he be the head for the TTA. Now one of the boy then this way they be crucial for bring in all the traditional ruler then for Gozang. Me they accept me AD if he come back for Gozang and for solve this problem. General Efang, if he testify for this action, the way it be happen for resolve the problem between the TTA and the ADF where they end up for can take oath for public. That was something I work hard with people like this to make it happen. This boy also he be the say Mbanga for soldier them. So he be no soldier them very, very well and he be no big number personally. So I go play the audio where Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba he done put them for outside, and then I go address this issue.
I give you this story for you to understand how you fight for people. When Dr. Akwanga was picked up, I entered Tombe through the effort of late Justice Ebon to go and meet Juju people who told me that they could work out magic for him to live in Kondengi. That was the first time I ever ate snail. I went in with Mpide Charles. For anybody who has been in the SCNC in Victoria, I went in there. It's the first time I ever ate snail to find magic. Later they said we needed to get some things from Biafra. We sent a team into Biafra to get us material. The commander in charge of operation of the SCYL later was picked up. Luckily, the military moved him in a phone boat in Mutengene. And the operator of that phone boat is current chair of the SCNC in the UK. He moved from there into Victoria, came and alerted me. I moved straight to Bota and called Justice Ebon. I told him this person has been picked up, we need to leave town. We kept fighting.
You go to wonder, say, where to get them for this story for do with the killing of these two people, then way I have actually tried to justify the killing of these people, then way the ADF or the egg of sea, they don't decide for court and send a black leg. I will tell you something. Every person, he get a story for tell, including Grandpa for Santa, where he don't go sell for La Republique, including General Nambere, where he be a trained ADF soldier. I gave video with he and General Ivor time where they be the training, the good and the bad times. He too, he gave the story for tell. Even Success Congo when a scammer. Time where the ADF, he be the one stand, where the could be the try for they be the get argument with Ayabacho. Now, this same Success in Congo, if we can't stand with this Omoyo Jock Defense Forces them for showing up and for propping up why they be still the train the DOD. Now, person two way, all man get a story. But wait way it kill people them. Now say even a liberator, person where you will fight for your country. If you get ego, you get pride, or you get a sin in you, where you put yourself at one point you think say you be bigger than the country, or the country you don't become an embodiment of the country. Then now for day where your biggest fall a day, and now for day your biggest failure it will come. A liberators are selfless individual where they go always put down themselves, make they elevate the country and they elevate the potentials of a country. That is who a liberator are. I know Justice Ebon. The first time when he called me when this struggle be start, he be admire the principle then why they push him for this struggle. He tell me say my Pekin for our own time we fail because we start something the population rise. When I get a unique opportunity. So make una not be fooled by Ayabacho with all this story them. Even the devil, when he become for the Garden of Eden, for he for deceive Adam and Eve, in case that one are just a story, he be need for first tell them a truth before he can actually tell them the biggest lie where it destroy all the future where God he be done for them. So una listen for me, una listen clearly, una pass this charade. No man no fi educate Ambazonia them. What holds us back is not our lack of stories, a lack of patriotism. It is our own individual egos, the wicked black man syndrome, this virus in some of our people that is imploding our liberation struggle and making it impossible for us to make progress. When I listen for which way I about to talk and I go address them as we talk and we go.
For those in jail, we did everything, not only sending them food, making ourselves heroes. We worked hard to make sure they break jail. We work hard to make sure they break out of jail.
For the information of our Ambazonians, I ran listen for Ebenezer Akwanga. I ran meet up in person several times. And he said he didn't tell we how we will come out for jail. This one are just for Ayabacho making no say all this story the way they talk. People they know exactly how Ebenezer Akwanga is come out for jail. And we will give glory for all man we be support the mid and come out. But wait way what people they need for know for Ayabacho. Cameroon government it give we opportunity for select prisoner the way they go come out for prison. They write all names them 1,000 prisoner them where they need for release them for prison, at least 1,000 prisoner them where them be connected with this our problem. There was a problem with the egg of sea. because in principle, we were worried about the influence of Seseko Ayoktabi. Say if they release Seseko Ayoktabi, it go come out, it go begin to negotiate mainly at a point of weakness, and it go fit undermine the leadership in the diaspora. That was a policy position of the AGOFC. So his release was seen in that light. But all the other prisoners, Seseko was not in the list of those who will be released. We were told explicitly that Seseko's time to be released will only be at the end of everything, when everything is concluded. Cameroon themselves, we did not request. Cameroon offered to release prisoners. You, Ayabache, you sabotaged it. You did not take that opportunity to release our prisoners. Not because the Cameroon government did not agree that independence is part of that negotiation. Independence was the center of the negotiation with La Republique, yet you refuse it. Why? Why? Only you and God knows the answer. But what you have said to me is a story of another day. Without digressing,
the enemy has been going from village to village, thanks to the activities of people who are on social media celebrating to be blacklegs. Celebrating in the history of spies and nocturnal are underground. In the Amazonian struggle, they are on social media. When our forces, our civilians are killed, they take the pictures and videos and put them on social media, and they are celebrating. None of you is screaming. That's when you are screaming, complaining for the slaves who stuck out their neck to fight, to defend, to preserve, to do the job for you, so that you come back on social media to become an hero.
So, fellow Ambazonians, we need to know the facts, because PLO Lumumba, this big professor for Kenya, he advised where he became for Ambazonia, where he decided for Shidon quiet, because he only see the infighting for our struggle, he decided for Shidon for his own side. PLO Lumumba, he then give Ambazonian two advice. One, clearly identify your enemy. Focus on fighting your enemy instead of stigmatizing yourself. We know the enemy where it be behind Cameroon government, their military going around our villages. We see them on social media and on national TV for Cameroon. Now the senators and the so-called mayor them, people the way they nobody elect them. These representatives them, not them, where they come publicly, they make announcement, they invite Cameroon military. Cameroon probably don't need themselves to get their military for come, but he need that legitimacy. Because he says, you know, say Ambazonia don't reject it. So he need these people that can stand, talk say, on behalf of the people of Menchum, of Manfe, Fako, Lebialem, we are inviting the Cameroon military to come as a justification for the Cameroon military for be there. So we know that the Cameroon military, it come, not be because say some of these blacklegs, these small people in the corner road, they give information. No. Now because you get the senators, the parliamentarians, the way that they are country people them, and their traditional ruler them, the one way they don't go join this Cameroon House of Chiefs. These are the people we have identified with evidence. We have audios. Recently, the one in Babanki, we have audios of him directing quarter heads to provide information about fighters, identify them and their hideout or their camps to the Cameroon military and the gendarmes, even providing them with numbers. So we know things that we know. These are the people that causes some of their relatives or some small poor people on the ground to provide those critical intelligence to La République du Cameroon. The Cameroon military propagandas who are on social media, the Kunyam titles, the Padilla Sanga, who celebrates the death of our people and call for collective punishment, there is no one who have tackled them. Anybody who generalizes or try to target any innocent Ambazonians, that person cannot be seen or claim to be representing the Ambazonian people we are fighting to free. Common sense will tell you that when a country wants to fight against drug crimes, addiction, they don't go for the small ones who sell drugs on the street. They target the big drug dealers. Those are the ones that matters. That does not mean they ignore the ones on the street. But even in sanctioning, the laws will give punishment to those who carry drugs according to the kilograms. And for those who traffic drugs, those are the ones that they will have the biggest punishment. And our people must know these principles.
18 soldiers on one day, thanks to blacklegs.
So Ayabacho talks we lost 13 soldiers in one day. I want to tell Una the thing where they destroyed the struggle. Yes, we lost 14 soldiers them where they come up for Bui with 1 way day for Batibo. For 1 day for inside Batibo where they try to go attack some Cameroon posts. When I remember Mark Barata, they began leak information, so we the plan to make some big operation for Bamenda. Because Abidan come with this idea, say we need to build a plan of takeover. We will feed rally at least 1,000 troops the way they provide security and for take overrun a town, set up roadblock that make our population see physically. So if we take control of a country, if we manage them, it will be important for our projection internationally. I will use some few soldiers them to do a sample of this takeover plan for inside Bamenda. I think the history, I remember that fight very well. General Efang in the light began take the operation Hammer Blow. We will carry them for inside Bamenda. That operation, when I see how our soldiers then come out, then block route, it will be one of the biggest operation coordinated attack we would ever get them for the history of Southern Cameroon. International ISS Study Group for Security, it began report them as the highest direct confrontation. Inside that fight, all experienced fighters they be there for day. The Alpha team set for Bamenda, it became for day. And when I see how the fight, it goes smoothly. We lost 1 soldier. They carry that soldier, if you go die later, the remaining 3, then when they kill them, they can't catch them for hospital, they execute them. May their soul rest in power. But this time for inside Gozang, this time for inside Batibo, where they want to try to replicate that fight. We bring soldier them for inside Bui, then come for inside Batibo, because Benedict Kwa, he want for it fears other people that will be popular, people that want to take the limelight. He decided to keep all information to himself. The soldier they don't get the necessary tactical advice on how to carry operation. They rely on number, open their chest for go attack La République du Cameroon post for replicate the kind attack the way no PTP do am. Now so we lost 14 soldiers them where they come up from Bui. Now so then kill them. I get the video then all. Then kill them because of lack of tactical preparation in that particular operation, because few people them they want hide and say they want me busy at their own operation, me they can't show and say then get chess. The same thing with the Akamanso. Time we will launch Akamanso, then give that project for my hand. I work with big number, provide them uniform, look the capacity we will get them, we'll make sure say the motor them be painted, motorized, the choreography, it project Ambazonia in a way we will not be there ever see them for history. As it be over fine, as I be do even speech will be talk say Ayabacho go address soldier them for ground zero. Benedict Kwa Iran go say na you go make your own speech, put them for audio, me and play na audio for Instagram stand. Now this type of primitive, what I call and say a sin in people. Even you are a hero, once you get this jealousy, you need to allow people to meet and do things because they be competent, but you do want fight say me na you go there for front. The next Akamanso plan will get them for train soldier them for Bui, for replicate the same thing for Bui. Benedict Kwa carry and I say na you go do am because that other one na me Kapo Daniel I do am very well. We look at us, I will give you credit. Now we be do that Akamanso project and everything and how they present that for the public. He carry and go for Bui. Then bring soldier them for do am. How when I ever see any picture where come up for that training, when I ever see how we can manifest. Because anytime we want to do and they talk for pigeon say imitation leads to danger. Anytime you do want to do something not motivated by the national interest, but motivated to show skin or to challenge, or you feel jealous because somebody is doing it better, you will always make a mistake. But without digressing, let us focus to the subject matter.
Conspiring. I am a soldier. And not every time I can put out everything. We see how they communicate. They give food. They provide intelligence. Our soldiers will move into an area, they will call. Our soldiers will move into a hospital, they will call. They are picked out and shot. They are provided with money in exchange for sex.
So, because of lack of time, I will cut and short and I will explain for now which way I have actually try for talk. It talk now which way Black Leg did do them, how Black Leg did show Ambazonian fighters them, did kill them. Make no mistake, the debate is not about Black Leg. Make Ayabasto stop for begin cover the blood way they for his hand and the blood way they flow out for the teeth of all the egg of sea member them where they try to cover up the death of these 2 innocent people them. So this is not about Black Leg. This is a cover up for the murder of our people. These 2 boys, they went ahead to say that they were arrested by the ADF, they were kept for 1 month, they were investigated, and they had evidence, they had video, and all those bullshit. This boy was in his shop that same day when he was picked up. The population in Gozang, they know. Lucas himself have come out and said that it was summary execution. That means they didn't kill the person without, based only on accusation. They didn't investigate. They didn't give the person a benefit of a trial. That is what it is a meaning. Mu even talks say Lucas na a doorman le how know in a mumu. It don't use what the way no know the meaning. We even be more dangerous. It show and say how incompetent people then they. And this can also be a matter of incompetency, because you see the whole egg of C, they be labeled Sako and Chris Anu as infiltrators. Normal infiltrator, you cannot call an Ambazonia an infiltrator. An infiltrator is somebody from the enemy's own camp. That means a francophone. In the case of a national war, it means a francophone come into us pretending to be an Ambazonia and then become part of us. Then you can call him an infiltrator. You don't use an infiltrator for citizens. So we know that that incompetency is an issue. But that is not even the case, because that is even worse, to have incompetent people trying to run a struggle or run a country. We don't already get example them. First, the ADF soldier for Bamenda, they don't catch person where na Abdul Karim a relative, where na Ebwa, they execute them simply because say it help people them for make ID card. At that time, I be done resign for them. But I come and advise them, say this man, okay, there is some link at least, say it be the work for La Republic, but it is not enough. You cannot kill somebody because he's making ID card when you, some of the soldiers are carrying Cameroon ID card. That is just excessive. But at least that man be the work something for La Republic. So we criticize them without really condemning it, because it was wrong. First of all, the man is an Ebwa. You cannot kill somebody like that for that reason. The ADF then go Ayabacho camp for social media. He can't talk say people then wait and kill 4 ADF soldiers for instance Bamenda, some 4 youths then who not seen a 1 ADF VDD. Na Bameleke people then go show place that boy and they before then kill him. It turned out for be say that boy and then kill them because they are one of their girlfriend become pretend say me then kidnap you so that a family go pay money. Now in the course of them talking to that family for can give them money where Cameroon military they cover they can kill them. Yet Ayabacho talks to me then go kill francophone them as the reprisal attack. Justify them for social media. ADF then carry 10 people for Bamenda, kill them. Inside that 10, now only 2 be pure Bameleke people, francophone them. And a married couple with those married, innocent blood, then spill them. He give Cameroon in a platter of gold the biggest victory they get for our land. Then nobody learn sense. So in everything, before you talk, you must do investigation unless you are actually perpetrating this crime to help Cameroon. That means you are doing it deliberately to help Cameroon. Maybe. Because there is no way you will not know that these boys are innocent people. It takes me less than 30 minutes to know what happened on the ground. And if you claim that you have soldiers in Gozang, how can you not know that these boys are innocent people who were not in any custody? And if you need to execute people publicly, then you also get a public obligation to give some proof that these people are indeed blacklegs. We know that the boy were dying and saying that no, they were refusing the allegations. The person who came over in La Republique du Cameroon TV to say that, oh, they're keen, they're blackleg, they are black. We know that we cannot consider that information as being valid or credible. You need something else to substantiate it with that, because that came earlier. And these are not people with credibility. So Ayabacho, if you need to work for La Republique, you need to know, say this crime them, it will lead for the destruction of this struggle, and you try to spoil this struggle deliberately. Because first, you don't first come 2 weeks ago, you talk, say, ADF, they're not going to obey international law again. That means we're going to carry out atrocity them, because Cameroon, they do them too. Now, you don't can talk them. As an illiterate person, you already know the implication. Why? Because when Sako was carrying out these crimes, especially when the one happened in the Southwest, you told me to send an official letter to Elvis Kumeta, to Sako, and to Chris Ano to inform them about the implication, because there was an ongoing investigation carried out by some researchers about some atrocities that happened in those areas. So you know very well what is happening, you know the ramification, but yet you are doing it. Your spokesman have come and claimed credit. It is not that somebody is accusing the AG of C of destroying the struggle. The AG of C have come out publicly to say that they are carrying out summary execution. There are evidence that it is summary execution. Ayabacho himself have said that they will not obey international law or war law, because Pobia does not, whatever excuse you give it, it does not make it valid. My fellow Ambazonians, there is no way you can win when you commit terrorism. What destroys us is this ego in us. this jealousy, wicked black man syndrome. Ayabacho, you have killed innocent people. The soldiers have killed innocent people. If they had made a mistake, as a leader, you would have come out and apologized because you knew what we did to save Ambazonia during the Kumba school killing. If I did not come out to apologize to our people that this is not acceptable, even though we didn't do it, but I had to assure the international community that this is not an acceptable conduct that we will support or we will even tolerate. That saved the liberation struggle. And before I did that, Benedict Kwa was saying Kaponogo addresses issue. It been a hot cake, na hot potatoes issue. But I knew that it was important for us to save the liberation struggle, and I put out a statement to say that we condemn it, we distance the liberation from it. But today, AGOVC is claiming not just responsibility of a war crime, they are actually claiming that they committed war crime. Ayabacho have actually announced that he's a war criminal. So if you stand with somebody who is a criminal, after 2 years condemning Sako and Chris Anu that they are trying to tag Ambazonia as a criminal enterprise, after spending a lifetime to tell the world that Atangan Jipo was trying to destroy the struggle by tagging us as attacking our own people, today they claim that it hadn't changed. No. So my people, what Ayabacho is trying to do to cover up this crime, and the people who ignored the pain of the mothers who are crying for this crime, their blood is on their hand. And eventually the sin they have committed will meet them where they are. It is just a matter of time. What goes around comes around.